Hello, and welcome to another edition of Trending with CCI. I'm Marsha Roberts, immediate past president of CCI. Today I have the pleasure of introducing to you Dr. Adrienne Cadle, who works for Professional Testing International. Adrienne has been working with CCI on their exam development for at least 10 years and is an integral part of exam development, and she's going to share some information today with all of you about how the process works. So Adrienne, welcome. Glad to have you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, maybe your background and your experience so far with CCI and what you've been working on?
Sure. A psychometrician with professional testing, as Marsha mentioned. I've been with the organization since 2001 and have been working with CCI on the development and maintenance of all of their certification exams for over 10 years.
And so can you explain to our audience a little about what goes into the exam development and, you know, the first steps, sort of walking through beginning to end to when we publish an exam?
Sure. So we start with a job task analysis. So in doing that, we identify the body of knowledge that should be assessed for each and every one of the certification exams. So we do that every 5 or so years to make sure that the content that we test is up to date and relevant.
Excellent. So once we get to that point, can you explain next steps and how we go from there?
Sure. So once we do a job task analysis, we do what's called a large-scale validation survey, where we survey the industry and we ask them for feedback on the body of knowledge that we've identified to make sure that we're getting it right. Did we miss anything when we identified that body of knowledge? Do we need to add or change anything to reflect current practice? From there, we create an examination blueprint, which is the content outline for all of our exams.
And so when the examination committees meet, can you explain a little bit to the viewers about how that works and what the committee members do when they're with you and the other psychometricians?
Sure. So each of the CCI exam committees meet either once a year or twice a year, depending on candidate volumes. And at those meetings, they write new questions, they review each and every question, and then they look at the exam form as a whole before it's published to make sure all the questions sort of hang together really well and are representative of the industry or current practice today. All of those individuals are what we call subject matter experts or volunteers who are practitioners within the industry.
Very good. Well, as you can tell, it's quite a process putting together all these exams. And we're so fortunate to have Dr. Cadle and the rest of her team of psychometricians working with us. So I hope this has been informational for you, and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.